Hello, guys. Hope your day is going well so far. Right, there we go. Hello, Foxtrot Productions. Hope your day is going well so far. All right, there we go. Okay, let's start these up and head out. No, there we go. Now things should be a bit louder. All right, let's start these up and head out. All right, let's head out. Wow, way to ruin the immersion. How nice. Well, what caught there that time, eh? Never had those derail. Oh, I see. There's a little bush there. Well, I hope everyone's day is going well so far. Trains are running good for once, which is great. Oh, again. What is up with this car? Alright, see if it does it again then. Did the CN Loco break down again? No, it did not break down again. It has not broken down yet once, actually, so... It's just the, Walter's well cars, that's it. Those little things. I had to modify them a lot, though, like last year, to, get them to work on the layout, so... I don't know. It's something. Oh, so it's unreliable because CN Locos always be breaking down? Really? Well, now my athearn thing came off. My, trailer truck. Oh, so it's unrealistic because CN Locos always be breaking down. Oh. Yeah, I see it. I don't think so. Unless they are always breaking down, but never really heard of them breaking down. There we go. Alright, it should be good now. See if the Walters car will catch. No, it's good. Alright. Either the... maybe it is good now. Because it seems to be slowing down and speeding up, and I can't tell at the moment if it's the intermountain one. That had issues before, but it might just be how it looks. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, it should be good. We need to start a GoFundMe so I can get containers for all those well cars. Yeah, I do need to get containers for the well cars. I haven't looked at them yet. The only thing is I don't believe the Walters cars are true 40-foot wells, because I have two 20-foot ones and they don't fit inside. So it's kind of interesting that two 20-foot cars do not fit inside of a 40-foot car. So these right here are 20 feet, scale 20 feet cars. So they don't fit inside. So either it's a defect with those, or the Walters cars aren't a true 40-foot size or something. I don't know. It's something that makes any sense. But I'll add another car here. Not another car. I have one other container, and I'll add that in. Might as well add some weight to the train. That's because the 20-foot car is on the inside, not on the outside. It's like 21-foot. Oh, okay, makes sense. Well, not car container. Yeah, okay. All right. I thought it was what do you call it? I thought the actual container size was 20 foot, not 20 foot on the inside, but now it makes sense actually. Now it makes sense. So then wouldn't 40-foot car then be 42-foot? Not. Oh, no, I see what you mean now. Wait, I think I read you wrong again. Hold on. Okay. Now hello, Jeff's N scale. Hope your day is going well. No, hold on. I'm taking these wild cars off because they are not behaving. Long train, yes, 35 cars. No, 30 actually. I'm taking these wild cars off because they are derailing a little bit, so give me a minute. At least these are die cast or something. That's really nice. I wish Atlas did stuff like that. Holy crap, I can't get more than 10 on mine. Sometimes happens, haha, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely funner. The longer the train you have, the better. Definitely. Let me pull this around here and I'll add some more cars on now. I took 5 off, so add 5 more back on. Alright. Looks great, thank you. Sorry, I had to give you some crap earlier. That's fine. Oh, you're talking to... Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, sorry, I gotta drink some water there. Hope that wasn't too loud in my camera. I mean, microphone. Alright, let's, pull out here. The only thing that sucks about those, yeah, what do you call it? BOI cars is the coupling type they use. It's not that good. Alright, there we go. Let's roll it here. Oh, I lost cars. Maybe old couplers I don't use anymore. Couplers on my freight are great. Yeah, I know the freight's fine, but like the passenger cars are like absolutely horrible. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like BLI. I'm telling you, like they spread apart, and I don't know how to explain this the right way, but They just don't look that good going around corners. And they have a very big gap. You'll see it when you have it, though. Yeah, you'll see it when you have it. Of course, I know you're gonna like it still because of it's Broadway, but you have to like it. You'll see it. It's on my Zephyr too, which is something I don't really like. And I wonder if they still use clips to hold the couplers on, because that really does. It really is unfortunate if they do still use clips. But yeah, I have called BLI out a lot. Really? Wow. I didn't know you were capable of such a thing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Clinton. I'm just kidding. Don't take it to the heart, okay? I'm just joking around. Oh, hello, Fox Radio Productions. Nice to see you again. Yes, Mia's here finally. And yeah, freight is good. Alright. Alright, there we go. Yes, everything is on. I hope this Western Pacific car doesn't derail again. It should be good. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, it's Western Pacific car again. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a look at that car. Because there's something wrong with it. Still, it must be the flanges on it. It must be. Right, there we go. Alright, that's better. They were so dumb to do. Hold on. Let me switch this here. They were so dumb to do the Freedom Goose to the 1939 body. Should have been 5153 body. The Freedom Train passenger cars are dumb as hell. 3 of the 5 cars are box cars. No windows? Really? Wow. Well, that's horrible. No windows, no lights. Jeez. But here, let me just show you since you're here. So, the diaphragms, even though they do move, they don't touch, even though they are sprung, and they're clipped in. So you have to pry them off, and then you end up stripping the paint off. But as you can see, they're getting stuck already. So they don't even really spring back that good. Yeah, they spread apart when they go around the corners, which is something I think is very disappointing. I managed to modify a couple, but to do that 21 times is very difficult. But yeah. Alright, let's move. Wait, why did I put the Western Pacific car back on? Ugh, I just realized that. You did buy a used set that's like 20 years old? No, it's not a used set, Clinton. I bought it brand new, and plus, that's from 2018. So it's not that old. It's the newest run of BLI Zephyr coaches. So, yeah. And I did actually comment on one of the guy's videos. He said that, yeah, his set is the exact same. And, his modern BLI coaches have the same coupling design, so His name was Midwest. No, Modeling the Midwest or something. I don't remember the exact name. Yeah, he said a zipper is the same thing. Still almost 10-year-old plastic is plastic? Yeah, I get it, but I mean, uh, I guess it's acceptable, but still, you know, I think they could have done a bit better of a job by just including screws instead of, like clips. It would have been better. But besides that, everything else on the cars is absolutely perfect. There's nothing else to complain about. I'm just simply saying that. Throw Katie's on there, you'll be cooking with fire? I can't do that though. Because like the actual thing that the coupler sits in is made specifically only for BLI couplers. So I can't put Katie's scales on it. I have no option. So like in crazy the local couplers are great also. Yeah, I know. I know theirs are good, but I can't put KDs on. Like, there's literally no other option besides keeping the stock ones on. I mean, maybe in 2018 people weren't so up for realism, but I would think they were. Bro, like, again? Alright, there must be something in my Switch. Must be. Yippee. I'm muting these now. It's getting annoying. Like, I'd have to show you the actual thing. Dude, come on, this is model railroading. Nothing is impossible, anything can be modded. Yeah, I know, but like the thing is, it's I don't know if I can mod something like that. I have figured out how to put KD scales inside, but I need to use KD scale coupler boxes, then stack them on top of each other twice, and then like put them inside the coupler box. I'd have to show you if you watch my review on the California Zephyr unboxing I did, you'll see it there. I believe I opened it up and showed what the coupler box actually looks like. Because like it's even a struggle just to get the clips off. That's the problem. Because they're that tight. So no, I'm just saying. I'll watch it again. Yeah, it's at like the it's after I did the unboxing. I think I did it right after that. I think I showed it there. And then still, it's like I think what is it? There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. What's it? 18, 20, 21. So there's 21 couplers I'd have to change. Then what? Like a 4-pack is $14 of KD scale. So that's like, I don't know, 50 something dollars, I think. So I'll come up with a fix for that. Don't you worry, none. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care that much anyways, but I'm just pointing that out, so that's all I'm saying. It is a bit annoying, but besides that, there's no really other issue. It's built similar to the Bachmann cars that I had quite some time ago. So, do they let go? No, they don't. They are in place pretty good, but like I said, they just pull apart going around the corners. That's it. So yeah, they stay together. Like, it's not the couplers themselves, it's what the couplers sit into, if that makes more sense. Because for some reason, BLI designed these to run on an 18-inch curve, which I don't know why someone would have 18-inch curves with a California Zephyr. So, but they did that, and that's history. Well, they don't let go, there's no problem, well, and that's what I just said, so, I know. The only thing I'm complaining about is the distance between the cars, that's it. I'm not complaining about the couplers themselves, just the coupler boxes. I think the couplers are fine. It's just what they sit into, the coupler boxes. That is what I am saying. Most common HO layout. Most common HO layout is 4x8 on a 4x8, so you can get a dual line. The inside line will be 18-inch radius, so that's why stuff is made for 18-inch radius. Yeah, I know, but like this set is what, 11 feet long? Or no, I think it's 10 feet actually, 10 feet long. So like that's barely fitting on a layout like that, you know. And I don't want to scrutinize people who are running on an 18-inch radius, but still, it's like, you know, that's a really, really big set to run on that small of a radius. You know? So, I'm just saying that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. They could have just done it a different way. That's all I'm saying. You got the set they sold them as single cars, though, also? Yes, I know. I do know that. I'm just saying, like the Walters Proto cars, they run on a 22nd radius. They have a much better gap than these do. But the thing is, the Walters ones came stock with the actual KD compatible boxes, coupler boxes. They came with Longshanks stock, which enabled them to go around 20 radius, right? But the thing is, with these ones, you have no option to change them out. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have them to run on an 18 radius. I think it's a good thing. I think it's fine. But I'm just simply saying, like, you know, I think there could have been a better way to do it. A less complicated way. Like adding 2 screws and then just a better coupler box could have worked. Like the gap on the Walters Proto coaches is so much better. I can demonstrate if you want to see, but I'm just telling you. I don't think it's a bad thing, as I just said. I'm just voicing my concerns. Where is my... Oh, here is my other proto car. Maybe they changed the gap because the newer cars look pretty closer together, but I'll see when they come. Yeah. Like, let me just demonstrate. I might as well. I'm not doing anything important anyways. So, these are the Walters Heritage Fleet 2021, you know, cars. They don't have capacitors, which kind of sucks, but it's Walters. So, these, I have put KD scale short shanks or medium shanks on these because short shanks are too tight. Look at that gap. And that runs on my layout. That looks amazing, does it not? Now, compared to the BLI coaches, grab 2 sleepers so it's more comparable. Like, and then, of course, if we're going around a corner with weight behind it, they do sometimes spread apart. But you can see the difference, which I have to do that, is pretty big. So, I mean, it looks a lot better. Of course, if I, actually get up close, you can see the difference. It's about like that much of my finger. I can probably almost get my finger in between. I'm just showing you, though. I don't think it's entirely bad. It's not like it's grossing me out or anything, like the Backman ones. But these ones aren't, they aren't that bad. I'm just showing you. When having touch ends, adds a lot of resistance and no car should really touch so it doesn't mess up the paint. Well then, but why add moving diaphragms then? What's the point? So they don't touch? Like, like, I'm just simply saying, like, when they say when it's a state-of-the-art design, it better be state-of-the-art, not a big gap. And the Walters ones are fine. I have no paint running off, and they've been, like, rubbing off. I've had that like that for about over a year now. And I've ran those things a lot. So they're fine. They are. And plus we have, like, an actual proper screwed in coupler system too, which is a lot better. And there was no added resistance at all to these. They run perfectly fine. Where is that other car? Yeah, it must have disappeared on me again. That's fine. Because some dumb person said, hey, the diaphragm should move. So the companies did it. I mean, hell, they put working fans in locos now, so locos will have 5 motors in them. Yeah, I guess so, but I mean, like, it looks a lot better with the diaphragms moving. I will say that. Like, it's realism. That's what that is. Like, I don't know why, like, when everything is on BLI that is potentially bad and not looking realistic, you're so quick to defend them. Like, I'm just saying, Clinton, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it would have looked a lot better if they actually looked and had a realistic gap. I'm just saying. Alright? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it would have looked a little bit better. Not a little bit, a lot of it. Let's run trains again here. No, I left my line open. Whoops. Come on. And yes, they do add resistance with touching even a single car. Running on the curve periods adds resistance. That's why some older underpowered trains slow down on curves. Yes, well, these aren't being pulled by older underpowered trains. They're being pulled by newer locomotives. What's happening now? Oh, I thought it froze. Okay, no, we're fine. And I didn't say that they didn't add resistance. I'm just saying, like, they would have looked a lot better. And the Walters ones are fine. So, I don't know. But it's really up to personal preference. If you, I guess you could say, desire realism, or you just want the cars to run. It's really up to the person who has them. There we go. I'm just saying. Clinton, I'm not saying that they have to be touching perfectly. I literally said the Walters ones run fine on a radius like mine. And a realistic radius, by the way, is 80, not 62. Yes, it is 62. And some people do actually have the room for, an 80 radius. And I know you said not all of us do, but I'm just simply saying it would look better. At least have a coupler box that can fit other types of couplers. I'm not shaming BLI's like things. Like, I'm just saying it could have been better. It could have been different. That's literally what I'm saying, alright? I'm not saying that everything needs to run on a realistic radius, yada 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 yada. Not the type of person. I'm just saying that it could have been better and it could have had a KD compatible, coupler box. That's it. But you can't do it. At the point the car has to be able to churn, and while those do churn on your layout, they wouldn't on a 4x8, although there would be a new feature for trains, specifically it's min red. Yeah, but as I just literally showed you, the Walters Proto cars come with KD compatible boxes. They come with long shank stock, so it can run on a smaller layout. And you can optionally add like a shorter shank coupler. That's what I'm trying to say. Does Walter still do that, though? Because all their cars say minimum 22. Nothing about 18-inch type coupler. Oh, what about small magnets to pull the diaphragm together? Yeah, that would work pretty good, too. But I feel like that would cause derailling problems, though. Because they would probably force themselves over the track, I would think. Unless the diaphragms are really stretchy, and then maybe. Maybe, but... yeah. Walter's cars, they do. They run on 22nd, but still, I mean, 22nd, if you're saying then the outer loop's a 22, and the inner loop's an 18, well then it will run on the outer loop. So you should be fine then, right? So, yeah, I think that would be fine, basically. That's the thing, I will say. I don't think the magnets will work, though. Like, unless they're weak magnets, then I think they would probably pull the cars off the track. Then you would have to watch out for switches also, because a no 6 is a 20R, I think. A no 4 is an 18. I think there was a lot you have to think about when doing track geometry. Yeah, probably. I'm not sure what different types of switches are, to be honest. I buy the double O ones. That's what's here. That's a double O switch by Pico. And it's a medium left hand, I think. That might be a long, but I think it's a medium one. And my Walters cars go over that fine with the short shanks on them now. But with the short shanks, I doubt they could go over a 22. Because that's like really, really short. That's why they come with long shanks stock. So they can actually go on a 22nd. But yeah, but switches are kind of a different story, I would say. But I think it would be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, maybe it could become too sharp or something, but Walters does have a similar design to BLI's coupler box. That's a bit different. Like it's a lot different though. Like it's. Let me grab the car again. Hold on. Because with these ones, you can lock them, which is nice. So they have here a little thing that enables it so it can go farther over. I think that's what that's for. But you can lock it, and I think that's what I've done. So this is short shank. Some of my locos don't really like number 4 switches. They do it, but they don't like it. Yeah. I mean, what do you call it? 18 inches pretty tight to begin with, though, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. It all depends on what type of coupler you have on there, too. If you have a scale long shank, then you'd be able to have more of an angle anyways. Because, the smaller the coupler, the farther it can travel, right? 18 inches the standard, I guess so. I'm not entirely sure. I know 22nd comes with most starter sets. At least that's what I think. But I don't really know anyways. I think it's 22nd. But I would imagine though, like I'm not saying this just to be like mean or anything, but if you're buying, which the Walters Proto cars are 120 Canadian each, I think now. I really don't think, someone's buying a full, passenger train, which would cost around $400 of Walters Proto coaches to run them on an 18 radius, I mean, maybe they would, but still, that's a lot of money just to, put into a small starter set. But maybe they would. Yeah, 22 would be outer loop on a 4x8. Okay. Yeah, passenger car prices are getting nuts, I know. Passenger cars used to be 30 USD, now they are 80, yeah. I mean, I guess the more detailed they get, the more expensive, so. I mean, I know with Rapido's new cars, they have wallpaper inside now, and they actually have detailed bars, which is pretty cool. They ain't more detailed, though. Really, they had interiors, and they had lights even today. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think, what do you call it, the Walters ones are basically the exact same as the BLI ones. Yeah, uh-huh. That's what Rapido did. I think It's in their SP cards. I think they're 130. Yeah, like actual wallpaper. They're 130, I think. But you wouldn't have more than one anyways in the console, so I guess that's really fine. But Rapido really, really, really puts the work into their cards, though. They don't just, like, throw it together and say that's it. Like, they put Keep Alive, like, everything. They're not... Oh, those full dome cards. Yeah, those ones. Yeah. They are really a work of art, I will say, those ones. They aren't, like, beginner models, like, some older, uh, like Walters cars like that, like the Walters mainline ones. They're a lot more detailed than that. They are definitely something else, to say the least. I know Walters in the UK, I'm not Walters, Rapido in the UK does the same thing with their cars. They put wallpaper inside of their other cars as well in the UK. But, oh yeah, that's what Rapido does. They have bearings on the passenger cars as well, which is pretty nice. And all the roller bearings move too, which is pretty cool. I will say I wish Walters and BLI did that as well. Rapido, I do have a Via Rail car that has moving roller bearings and stuff like that. And a fully detailed interior, which is pretty cool, I will say. But yet again, they're upwards of like 200 Canadian dollars, so they're a lot. Yeah, I don't want that crap, it's just more stuff to fail. Oh, really? I guess so. Oh yeah, I forgot the sound. I like my push-in wheels that we have always used. If it goes bad, you replace in 2 seconds. Yeah, it's the same thing with Rapido. It's the exact same thing. You pull it out, and you put a new one in. No difference. .4% battery here, actually, so I'm going to have to end stream now, unfortunately. My phone is basically dead. So yeah, thank you guys so much for commenting today in today's stream. I want to give a special shout out to Jeff's N-Scale Trains. Oops, hold on. Jeff's N-Scale Trains. Fox Valley Photography, is that what it was? Foster Productions, and Clintonville Model Railroad for commenting in the stream. Right, guys, so see you in my next one. Have a good morning, evening, or afternoon. Goodbye, folks.